Hello everyone and welcome back to my second video on the channel where you'll be spending the day of one of my exams with me. Of course, preparation starts right the night before where, as you can see, I'm getting everything ready and packing my backpack. This is pretty much everything I'm going to put in the backpack, more or less. As you can see, like chargers, something I use for emergency, wallet, iPad, my calculator, and some extras, of course. So as you can see, I'm actually putting a few lip products. I cannot live with lip products, and I have these two to finish. Also a lip liner that I actually didn't use. As you can see, there's little like sugar, medicines, all of that, chargers, kind of, yeah, and AirPods are going to be there. This is my backpack, of course, as you can tell. This is so cute. I got it on Amazon. Of course, no sponsor, but I really like it, and I needed something that could be used also to travel because my Eastpak broke down about a year ago. So a little fun because it can get hot. But trust me, the room was not hot at all. Literally no heating was on. Hand cream, of course, some hand sanitizer. I cannot go anywhere without it. And yeah, since I'm mid-period, some wipes will be doing my good and wallet all alongside with the sunglasses. Also, calculator cannot be missed today. Everything was frozen, so we had to defroze before leaving the house, but it was so dark outside, I mean. I couldn't film much, so here's the classroom. Hi, this is me after the exam. I couldn't really film anything because I was driving the car back home. I was with my mom. And here is my cat, Tigre.
You see, like, can you tell I have a cat? I don't think you can. So let's make a bed and I need to take rest. It's finally made, but I don't know what's going on with this one. I think I literally got out. Yeah, oh dear. Anyway, like I don't care. I'm just going to get in bed and see you later. Hi everyone. So finally I've gotten a little bit of rest, and this is actually my first time showing on YouTube because I was a little scared, but doing YouTube is something that I've been dreaming of since I was very little. Like, you know, 2016, yeah, 10 years ago, that's a lot. So I guess why not? I've tried to start so many times, but I don't know, I had a hard time every time, but I also didn't believe in it enough. But now this year, I will try to do my best to make it work. So here I am, I'm in my PJ, which is super cute, by the way, because it has many, what is them, ribbons. Yeah, my mom got this for me. I think it has like a cute little, it's super cute anyway. Yeah, that shows that I literally just gotten out of bed. But anyway, so I want to do a little bit of story time about today. Today I had an exam in uni, and well, the exam had to last for about 2 hours, and I've actually gotten out of the house at 7 a.m. and came home at 1 p.m. So it took us 6 hours. The road is about 30 minutes, but this morning there was traffic, so we got stuck in there a little bit. It took us 1 hour to reach the uni. Then I had the exam after 1 hour, so my exam was actually at 9. I've basically finished at about 12. No, the actual finishing time was 12:15, and I took all the time that I needed to actually finish at that time. The thing about this exam, this is actually an exam that is the only exam that I've brought from last year, because I'm in the third year of a bachelor in engineering. And this exam, since like last year, it's the second semester of the second year exam. So basically we can take the exam 5 times, okay. And this exam was, I didn't do it nor in June nor in July, because I didn't have the time to prepare it. So for the first time I did it in September, because it's both theory and exercises. I couldn't really finish it in time. I didn't like the mark and I refused it. So I knew like that I had to do it in January or February, so these 2 months here. But I was like, I want to get rid of it, like as soon as possible. Now the fun part, because I actually had another laptop. I've had a laptop forever, like the previous one that I've used since when I was doing private violin lectures, and it was around 9 years ago, circa 8. Like that laptop was as old as those. It was old, but also like I broke the case, the upper part, and it just punctured the chips in the screen, and so the screen would just go awry with no actual reason and just delete everything, and I had to turn it off, turn it on again, and that only took me 30 minutes every time. I knew I had a few, like I had to do a project on my laptop and also this exam on my personal laptop. So I was like, okay, I think it's time to change the laptop once and for all. And I actually got a new laptop last year in April. So April 2025, I actually got Lenovo. I've never had a Lenovo before and it was beautiful. I actually had a 15.6 inches. And I got a 14-inch screen because, and it's like this thin. I don't have it here, so, but it's like this is super thin and very little, but it just has whatever you need. Like, I loved it. I loved it because actually, at first I wanted an Apple, like I wanted a Mac, but honestly, for all the products and the applications that we have to download for the engineering course, like many people with the Mac have troubles, big troubles. So honestly, I was just like, okay, well, let's just get a Microsoft, okay? I actually have an Apple ecosystem, so I don't say, oh, this one is better, that one is better. No, I love all of them equally. 4 days ago, my laptop stopped charging. I actually have no words because I was literally watching a lecture that had been streaming for even another following like upcoming exam that I have. It was like 10 p.m. Laptop was fully charged, normal thing. And at one point it just stops working. Like the screen turns off. Turns black. Strange because I didn't put a timer. So like the screen had to stay on because of that previous project. I needed the screen to stay on. And so that setting remained set basically. So I was like, that's strange, but I mean, we're strange out with that, but I literally put the charger in because I was like, I don't know what happened. Turn it on, thankfully, and the battery was stuck at 0%. Tried to charge it for 3 hours, tried so many things, and it stopped charging basically. The problem is, the morning after, that was literally a Sunday. Thankfully, the place where I bought it was open, but thankfully, in part because they couldn't do anything. They just told me, since you have the warranty and the guarantee, like you paid for the warranty, you should totally send it to them, whether they can fix it or not, and if you're eligible for it. But I couldn't really do anything since I had paid extra when I purchased the laptop, I paid extra to have this warranty, and they couldn't touch like the inside of the laptop. It has like a sigil they mentioned, and the only way was to send it, and told me, yeah, I mean, it's going to take at least 10 days. I didn't have 10 days, like I needed it today. So that was honestly horrendous, okay? But so I was desperate, okay? So desperate. I was like, I bought this laptop for this exam, and I don't have the laptop for that exam. So literally I had to text the professor, because we could only use laptops. But thankfully I got an iPad that you've actually seen in a previous video. This is her. She is so cute. Here she is, and she saved my arse. Why? Because I told them, okay, like, you know, my laptop, it's pretty much new. It's not even 1 year that I've had it, and it just decided to die on me, you know, and I can't do the exam. So what I meant to ask was if I could can I use it? And it just told me, you need like a case that is going to keep it upright, and a keyboard that isn't the screen keyboard, but you actually need a keyboard. So I was happy that he told me, but at the same time I knew I had to get something. She came in handy, and also Amazon came in handy. Thank you for existing. This is of course not sponsoring neither Apple, neither Lenovo, neither Amazon. None of the brands that I'm mentioning are being sponsored, like are paying me to say their names. I'm just saying their names so that you have the full story. They're not paying me a dime yet for this. So I had to get this case immediately. So I paid 5 extra euros. It was already 22 euros plus 5. It was like 28 because of cents. So 28 euros to do an exam. That was so funny. Anyway, we were able to do it because I got this cute. Yeah, it's like a can. Oh shoot. Here we go. So pink. I love it. Like, this saved my exam. Just super happy. So this was just like, you know, I just wanted to have a chat, tell you about what happened lately. And that's it. I have no idea what I'll be doing today, because I in a period. Today should be day 1 of period, but I haven't gotten it yet. Since I haven't gotten my period yet, I'm feeling quite nasty, and I always live my period badly because I'm full of cramps. I lose so much blood. I have so many troubles. So I'm not really keen on doing much. So even though I said like I take you on an exam day with me, I think I'm going to do something easy like exam day. Now I'm back home. Since I've rearranged my exam dates, I have some time before I actually need to take another exam, and that's it. So this is going to be so chill. Maybe, I mean, I'll definitely put more clips, but don't expect me to see me working. So that's it. I don't think you're going to see me no more in this video. So bye. Contrary to what I said before, that you wouldn't have seen me again, guess who's back and why? Because, you know, I've already taken the exam, okay? That was clear. Good. I was like, I'm going to turn on my old computer, my old laptop, to see if it works and if I can watch some recordings on there for my next exams. Since it was very slow, I was like, I mean, I still have my actual broken laptop at home, and until I send it, until they tell me that I can prepare the box and send it to the maintenance, I can use it charged. So I did what I should have done, and I just took the laptop and plugged it in. Guess what? That dustard was 100% charged. Basically, it reset to the moment before the 100% to 0% event happened. I actually have no idea, but that's to show, like, it couldn't have done, I don't know, this yesterday. Nah, so that I could have done my exam with my own laptop. Imagine, no, it had to work now. So now I'm doing pretty much all of the available updates that I hadn't done before. So that may have caused the drop in battery and whatever happened. I want to cry. I honestly kind of want to cry, but at the same time, I'm super happy. Like, I want to cry because it reset, and so I'm super happy, but at the same time, I want to cry because why couldn't it be done before?